Hey, fellow Johnlockers, welcome to Purgatory. Or welcome back, if you're extremely cool and slay like that. Or you're super extremely slay and cool if you're a Johnlocker and you haven't been here before. Welcome. And if you're not a Johnlocker, it's never too late. It's never too late. I mean, the fandom is going very strong when the series came out in like 2012 or something. And it ended like quite a while ago. Not to say that there aren't Johnlockers that exist before that. There were books and... Speaking of the previous Johnlockers before BBC Sherlock, by the way, because of the books and everything, I believe that that is what this game is based off of, is Watson and Sherlock from the books. Oh, sorry, have I not mentioned? We're playing a Johnlock game today. As in like a real actual game released on Steam called A Beekeeper's Picnic. Am I losing my mind? Yes! I actually realized this game existed because of this specific person that I follow on YouTube. They're absolutely amazing. I love their videos. I highly recommend subscribing to them and watching them. They just post like cozy games with a recommended cup of tea for the game at the end. Very lovely, very lovely.
It's a cozy, heartfelt walk filled with loving nods to the original stories, and best enjoyed with a rich cup of Lapsang Souchong tea, a smoky, Victorian-era favorite that Sherlock Holmes himself was known to savor.
From what I've seen, I believe this game is about Sherlock trying to confess his love to John, through a picnic. That's doing down so much, though. And the reason I'm so excited about this, though, other than the fact that it's a Johnlock game, of course, is because this seems, of course I don't know, this seems to be a game that follows the exact kind of love that I like, which is it's longer, more drawn out. We've always been lovers, we've always been together, but now I actually want to confess my feelings and officially be more. I want you to officially know, even though this won't really change anything because what we have is already perfect kind of thing. I don't know how to, it's just, it seems soft, very lovey. We're playing it. I have not installed it. Okay, see you, what? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's happening. It's happening. Oh, I need headphones. I don't want to put on headphones at all. And they make me look dumb, and I look cute right now. That's unfortunate. Uh-oh, I don't know where they are. Uh-oh. Help. Help. Found. They're found, we're good. I feel dumb. Well, it wasn't recording. God! Alright, get your favorite little drink, maybe a little snack. Sit down. Let us enjoy. It's a violin because Sherlock likes the violin! Because he does the violin, because he loves the violin. New game. London 1903. Okay.
Well. I was correct in my summation then.
Oh my god, it's voice
This is where
acted.
the printing press created by the master counterfeiter Prescott was hidden.
This is where the printing press created by the master. Do I just press?
There must be 2,000 counterfeit notes here. If all these had entered circulation, the Bank of England would have been severely undermined.
This isn't AI, right? At first I didn't think so, but there's a few little... But it could just be the game. It could just be the game. I didn't know this was voice acted. I'm locked. It's a bee!
Now we only have to wait and catch the bird returning to its nest.
Okay.
You think this man, Prescott, will return here?
No, he was killed. It is his murderer I mean to catch. James Winter, alias Killer Evans, known to have shot 3 men in the States.
James Winter, Killer Evans. Okay.
Well, if our Wild West friend tries to live up to his nickname, I will be ready for him. I have my revolver.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. This isn't the time, John. This isn't the time. Like, what are you so intense for? Calm down. Or don't. It's fine.
Good old Watson.
And now I can actually say that.
Stay where you are, Mr. Evans, if you value your life. You have a gun trained on you, and Scotland Yard will be with us in a few moments. I would advise surrender.
Eat 'em up.
Well. I guess you've been one too many for me, Mr. Holmes. Saw through my game, I suppose, and played me for a sucker from the first. Well, sir, I hand it to you. You have me beat, and...
Watson!
Oh! No!
You're not hurt, Watson. For God's sake, say that you are not hurt.
It's nothing,
in
Holmes.
the outside of the thigh.
It's merely a scratch. Examine for yourself. It's just a flesh wound on my thigh.
It is just a flesh wound. He's worried for his
You're
husband.
right. It is quite superficial. Keep.
Killer Evans.
What was that?
Yes. A clear case of self-defense on your part, dear fellow. Perhaps it is just as well that it should end this way. If he had killed you,
The voice
I would
acting.
not have let him get out of this room alive.
It's very in character, I do have to say. So far, it seems very in character. Sorry, I'm seeing the little sparkles floating around in my vision everywhere. Give me a sec. Let me drink my caffeinated, dehydrating drink. It is very in character so far. It's only been a little bit, of course, but it so far it's very in character, and the voice acting is actually, I don't think AI could do this. I take it back. It is immaculate, and I'm actually very picky when it comes to voice acting. But this, like, the intensity and the quality, already amazing. It's been like 2 seconds. It's actually already, like, I love it very much. It fits, the voices fit the characters so well, and it's all, I can say this for the end of the video, but, like, I'm already impressed. Also, when I said it in character, Sherlock is already being very protective, very possessive of John. Or not, maybe not very, but that is very in character. And all the versions of Sherlock itself. For all versions of Sherlock to be protective over... Excuse me. Protective over John in this way. I would not have let him get out of this room alive if he had killed... Dude, I don't even want to know what he would have done. I do. I have red fix with it. Oh, look at how cute the room! Is that a violin over there in the corner? Ooh.
Holmes, I do wish you would stop that.
Look at the way he's sitting! I already love this, it's so cute. It's such a beautiful home. His science stuff on the right side, and John's face is blocking the rest.
Stop what, precisely?
Ruminating over my injury. You said yourself that flesh wound, quite superficial.
What is happening to the audio?
I will be back on my feet again in no time. You must stop worrying.
He's worried. And I can actually like now I don't seem crazy when I say that there's more into it, because I'm not. I'm correct when I say that there's more in the show and everything else. But now, like, I'm for real not crazy, because it's actually, it's not subtext, it's just text.
But I'm not crazy, she's crazy. I'm not crazy, she's crazy.
I was doing no such thing. I was considering an entirely different matter.
I may not be a master of observation, but I have known you long enough to think otherwise, my dear fellow.
There must be some way for me to help Watson. Making a close observation of him would be a good place to start.
He's so autistic. I love this man. I love him so much. Oh, am I supposed to be... Oh! Oh, nah, this is so cool. What is this? Oh. Clearly not for now. Oh, no, what did I do?
Welcome to my brain attic. I like to think of my mind as space full of well-chosen materials, information which I can draw on in order to complete my work.
The Mind Palace.
I keep a record here of people who are significant to me, represented by portraits on the walls. The blackboard is very important. I use it to combine observations I've made in order to make deductions. Metaphorically, of course.
The way he's purple. Examine, pick up, make use of, converse with. Let's examine it. Deductions. Facts you will discover will appear in the box below. You can combine them to make deductions and further your investigation. Oh, yo, this is gonna be good. Get prepared for me to be stupid. Don't be mean to me. I'm not the brightest tool in the shed. I have some important news to share with Watson when I know that he is quite comfortable. Important news, is it? Let me read that again, just real quick. Deductions. Facts you will discover will appear in the box below. Right. You can combine them to make deductions and further your investigation. Okay. Okay. I assume I'm supposed to pick this one? Watson insists that he does not require anything, but I want to be absolutely certain. I should examine him and the room for clues. Important news for Watson. I have some important news to share with Watson when I know that he is quite comfortable, but he is not comfortable yet. Okay. How do we leave? Uh-oh. Who's that? Is that him? I love that John is the biggest one. But is that Mycroft? I should read.
My brother Mycroft. He is my superior in observation and deduction, although he does not have the energy or ambition to be a detective.
Facts. Eat him up.
Instead, he uses his capacity of storing facts in aid of the government. Indeed, it could be said that occasionally he is the British government.
Loser. I have a word to pick with him then.
He should not be here by rights. This is a place of facts, of logic. He is a distracting factor. Grit in a sensitive instrument.
Oh my god. Camera, this is not the time. Oh my god. I'm fanning myself and blushing, by the way, because you couldn't tell. Watson, he should not be here by rights. This is a place of facts, of logic, and he is a distracting factor. Grit in a sensitive instrument. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll go back to writing my Johnlock book. Maybe I'll go back to that. So John distracts him, flusters him. I love them.
Yet I find I want him here all the same.
I don't know what to do with all these feelings. Knowledge of the solar system? Please tell me, what does this say? Please tell me what this is.
I've been meaning to get rid of that. It clutters up the place.
Please insert the scene.
It doesn't matter to me who's prime minister or who's sleeping with who.
Or that the earth goes around the sun.
Oh, God, that again. It's not important.
Not important. It's primary school stuff. How can you not know that?
Ordinary people fill their heads with all kinds of rubbish, and that makes it hard to get at the stuff that matters. Do you see?
But it's the solar system!
Alright, have we looked at everything? Oh, what about me? No? Okay. Alright, how do we leave? Back? Okay. We must examine Watson. Any day. Just kidding, he'd kill me. Sherlock, that is. Let us examine him.
My intimate companion and biographer, Dr. John H. Watson.
Facts.
Shall we see what can be observed about him? I should visit my brain attic afterwards to see what deductions can be made based on my findings.
It was a bit hasty, Just look at his face. What is this? Make use of Watson's face. That's for later. Calm down. Pick up.
Holmes?
I'm sorry.
I'm feeling to see if you have a temperature.
You are not.
I do not have a temperature, Holmes. I have a superficial leg injury. That is all.
I love that so much. Okay, let's examine it.
Concentration is occasionally interrupted by him wetting his lips and clearing his throat slightly. I have just observed something important. I should enter my brain attic later in order to see if I can make any deductions.
True. Okay. Do anything else? Converse with his face.
You're quite certain you need nothing from me?
I value your companionship. But beyond that, no special measures are needed.
You're being a bit insufferable, darling. Alright, what about
There's
the
a
book?
Yellowback novel entitled The Lady Detective Makes It Right. There's a picture of a young lady examining a footprint on the front, an advertisement extolling the virtues of cocoa on the back.
Interesting.
Whatever can you mean me to do to the poor fellow?
I was just trying.
You may read it when I am finished, Holmes.
Converse with
Are
them?
you becoming familiar with your competition, Watson?
It's a jolly good little story. You see, this young governess goes to work in a large country house. Then one night, her employer is killed, seemingly by a toxin from an exotic plant he was cultivating. And she decides to make an investigation of the matter.
Who are the suspects?
Well, personally, I suspect the butler who... Wait. If I keep telling you details, you will tell me who the culprit is before I have finished.
That is
Sorry,
Sherlock.
Holmes.
That's him.
You must read it yourself after I am finished with it.
That is him.
He was shot in the left thigh. The evidence is mostly gone. His blood-stained trousers have been burned. The bandage is not visible under his clothes. I can tell from the way he sits that it's still causing him some discomfort. He has had quite enough gunshot wounds for one lifetime.
Holmes, you are brooding again. I am touched that you are so affected, deeply touched. But I hate to see you keep berating yourself.
That's all he does. Watson, you should know by now. That's all Sherlock does. He beats himself up for no reason. All right, we did the face, hook, leg. I tried to pick it up. I did that. I conversed about it, right? Make use
I
of.
am trying to read it, Holmes.
We did all of these, right?
I would prefer to speak to the gentleman it is attached to.
You gave me the option. Pick up.
Ooh. Holmes, please don't do that. It is still rather tender.
All right, calm down.
A 1,000 apologies.
1,000? I just love that he talks to him like he doesn't talk to anyone else because he just loves him more than anyone else. It just... All right, I think we have made all of the deductions that we can make. Probably Watson's leg, hook, face. I think we're done. I can examine anything. Oh yeah.
A memento of one of my early cases. It is a photograph of the late opera singer Irene Norton, née Adler, the woman who was able to utterly evade my traps. I'm always rather pleased that she did.
How pleased? How pleased?
A print of Turner's The
Ooh.
Great Fall of the Reichenbach. It's been there since Watson and I moved here, but has taken on additional meaning in the course of our adventures.
True. By the way, one of my favorite episodes in the BBC series. So good. And that really is where the series started to decline. Sorry, not sorry. Not being a hater in the way of like, oh, she got in the way. The woman got in the way of my ship, so she's evil. None of that way at all. The show plummeted once Mary got involved. Compared to what it was. The whole series is good in itself, I'm not going to lie. The whole series is good. But it stopped being what it was when Mary... It makes sense. You know, it's a change. But, like, it just did. And it's a different vibe, you know?
We could go back to Switzerland, you know, for a holiday. I imagine it is rather nice if one is not fleeing for one's life.
That may be. However, I would prefer not to.
Why not? Okay. Those who know, those who don't know, probably.
It is a small leather travelling case with a velvet lining. When I last looked inside, probably around 5 years ago, it housed a hypodermic syringe and other accoutrements. You may wonder why I still keep it here at all. I find there is a certain satisfaction in knowing it is available, yet untouched. Perhaps one day I will find some other use for the case.
Holmes,
No.
Perfectly fine, Doctor. Please continue with your book.
I'm just observing. I'm not you. I almost got him in trouble with his man. I'm sorry.
An eclectic selection of books. Once Watson's novels and my own reference books were carefully delineated, and after many years of living together, they are hopelessly muddled. A well-used set of chemist equipment. The solutions to some of my most complex cases have been wrought here, over Bunsen burner and beaker.
Okay. Is it the same?
An eclectic
Ooh, what's that?
This is Watson's gasogene. It is quite a clever device. The lower chamber contains water. The upper contains tartaric acid and sodium bicarbonate. The two chemicals react, producing carbon dioxide and carbonating the water. For some reason, he prefers to drink his water fizzing with bubbles.
Because he's a proper UK bloke. Proper UK gentleman. Sherlock.
There are usually some glasses here, but they are absent. I will have to improvise. Well, what have we here? Some pink pansies have been delivered to our door. There's a handwritten card on rather fine cardstock. The penmanship is decidedly female. However, it has a certain lax form which I associate with those in the medical field.
I assume that John is a doctor in just about every adaptation too, right? So maybe it's from his work.
Dear John, wishing you a swift recovery. With warmest regards, Rebecca. Dear John.
Oh! Look, no one's trying to steal your man.
John? How presumptive.
I can't console him. He's upset. Not my business.
The remains of Watson's dinner. From the colour of the sauce and a distinct smell, I think that this once held a portion of Mrs. Hudson's quite delightful curried lamb, a delicious dish, which has sometimes even induced me to overindulge. However, it is quite spicy and salty. I have just observed something important. I should enter my brain attic later in order to see if I can make any deductions.
Why is that important? What just showed up? Oh. Have I looked at everything? No, this is so interesting. I think I've looked at everything. Oh, wait. Telephone.
A rather bulky wall-mounted telephone with a tube to speak into and one to raise to your ear. I have seen more compact models. However, it has served me well enough since I installed it several years ago.
Oh, bullet holes? Sherlock. Let me look at them.
A series of bullet holes expertly fired into the wall form the letters VR, a patriotic display which stands for Victoria Regina. I did it myself many years ago in a peak of boredom.
Of course you did. All right, to the brain attic we go. Let us examine. Wait, I didn't pick things up. Fuck. Watson keeps clearing his throat, and he's eaten curried lamb. So, what? It was too spicy? I have some... Can I help?
Watson has eaten the curry, and now he is clearing his throat often and licking his lips. I conclude that he is rather thirsty.
And that's important.
Hardly my most illuminating deduction, I grant you. However, the mechanism remains the same when I'm solving much more complex problems.
They're teaching us.
Look for connections.
They're teaching us.
I should find him something to drink. I could ring for Mrs. Hudson, but Watson would find it more charming if I were to find him something to drink myself.
And you want to be charming, do you? Okay. He's thirsty! The exclamation mark. I can tell that Watson is thirsty. He would appreciate it if I were to find him something to drink. And we want to come across as charming, apparently. Wonder why that is. So we should go get him a drink. How would one do that? Oh, I didn't look at that.
Newly washed glass beaker.
Okay. How do I get him water? Well, no, because he said we should do it. Help me. Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay, another thing. I just realized, oh god. What if, oh no. What if this is a game where it's like, and this is not what I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It's like kind of karma based, is what I mean. Where like, because I can't figure out how to get him water, I could ring for Mrs. Hudson to bring it, but I'll get like less points for that because I'm not being as charming. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't see any water source.
A single silk embroidered slipper in an oriental style. I lost its partner many years ago. Since then, it has been used as a receptacle for tobacco.
Okay. Keep thinking I've looked at everything and then... see?
It is my practice to keep my unread correspondence firmly secured to the mantelpiece with a jackknife. I find it to be an efficient filing method, but not one generally advocated.
Girl, what works for you works for you. How do we get this man water? Help me, how do we get this man water?
Aha, yes, I shall take the beaker.
I see no water source, though.
I hope you will momentarily forgive me for casting aside the diaphanous fourth wall which exists between us, but you must take the beaker from out of my inventory.
Thank you for letting me know. My apologies. And then what? Big
There.
brain.
What? Child. Anyway, so...
I now have a beaker full of carbonated water.
I should have known to... I should...
Tempting.
Huh?
He is not quite so injured that I need to toss him over my shoulder and put him to bed, however.
Whoa! Who said anything about that? Sir, no one said anything about that. This is entirely coming from you. I would say chill, but I'm not gonna lie, I really don't want you to. We're like basically mere moments into the game, and he's already much more than I thought he would be. And I mean that with the highest compliments and regard. I might literally just film part 2 with a light instead of waiting for like tomorrow or something. And nothing has happened. That's crazy, sir. Verse, examine.
I am here to be of use, Holmes. But perhaps wait a while until this particular gunshot injury has healed,
Anyway. How do I give it to him? I'm an idiot. Help.
Here you are, my dear fellow. You seem to be thirsty after your curried lamb. Apologies for the container. Mrs. Hudson seems to have purloined all our glasses. It is clean, I assure you.
Thank you, Holmes. You are right. I am thirstier than I realized. I will trust that you have avoided cross-contamination when it comes to your scientific equipment, and that this is not an attempt to poison me.
You can never be too sure.
Well, I've done that for him at
But
least.
he wouldn't let you die.
Perhaps I should stop delaying. There's something important I need to speak to him about.
Don't worry, I won't make you guys wait. I need to know too. We have so many options, oh lord! Can we say all of this? We must discuss something important. Have you written any stories lately? Have you ever considered getting a dog? Did you enjoy your curried lamb? I will let you return to your book. Did you
Did you
enjoy?
enjoy your curried lamb?
Yes, very much. Mrs. Hudson may still have some available if you are hungry. You must eat, Holmes.
I knew
The
it.
case is over.
Again, I will say.
It makes me sad that when people write about him, they don't include like his eating issues. It's like such a part of him.
Have you ever
getting a dog?
considered getting a dog, Watson?
Sometimes. I am fond of dogs. They require considerable care, however.
Yes, however, also, Sherlock loves dogs, though.
Indeed. Yet they are loyal beasts with excellent noses. You remember old Toby, kept by Mr. Sherman? If we had a little more space, and I thought Mrs. Hudson would allow it, I may have thought to buy him and have him here with us. Now both man and dog are long dead. Oh hum. Such is the way of things.
Have you written any stories
Have you
lately?
written any stories lately?
I've had some attempts at jotting down some historical fiction, but I'm struggling to find a home for them. I may make an attempt at writing up more of your cases. The affair of the dancing men would be popular, don't you think?
It certainly had a touch of the sensational about it.
All right, final one. I won't make you guys wait. We must discuss something important.
Wait a moment. The thing I wish to say to Watson is quite significant. Am I ready to take this step?
I'll
Did you want to say
reconsider.
something, Holmes?
Not at the moment.
Is that what we're supposed to do? It's making me. We've already like done it. Well, we don't know what the thing. I'm nervous. I don't know. Do we do? I don't know. There's nothing else to do. This seems like the next thing to do, but I'm like scared. Okay, let's do it.
Wait a moment.
Let's do
The
it.
thing I wish to say to Watson is quite significant. Am I ready to take this step?
Yeah.
Watson, we must discuss something important. Earlier, you presumed that I was berating myself for allowing you to come to harm. Well, my thoughts have turned that way often, ever since you were injured.
Of course they
It was
have.
not what I was thinking in that moment.
What were you thinking in that moment?
Rather, I was trying to decide how to share some important news with you.
Surely he's not going to be like confessing or anything, but like.
I have decided to retire.
Retire?
Yes, to sequester myself away on the farm of my dreams. I have a notion to take up beekeeping.
Give up your detective work? Surely not. You are simply upset because I was hurt. In a week or two...
No, I'm quite certain. In fact, I purchased a cottage and some land in Sussex several months ago. I do not crave the thrill of detection as I once did. It is a task for a young man, and I am no longer young. It is time to move on.
As he said, it is the way of things.
But what am I to do?
Oh, he said, but what am I to do? There's so many reasons why that just. Look, he's so. Oh my! I just realized he's so shocked in his little cheeks. Anyway, he's immediately worried for his status and his life. He's like, you're leaving to the countryside. You're doing all this. What about me? We have been partners for so many years, and now what? Like, it's.
Whatever you like, Watson. I'm not your keeper.
That's not.
It is rather a large cottage.
Holmes, you know that I will never tire of your company. A countryside retirement sounds idyllic. Yet, this is very sudden. I am not certain I am ready for that kind of seclusion. I still have a few decades' worth of a perfectly respectable medical career ahead of me, and people here who rely on me.
It's true.
Once I fail to supply the curious adventures which thrill you and provide you with material for your sordid magazine stories, you lose interest in me. Is that it?
No.
Of course not. You know that is not true.
Or perhaps you've set your sights on marrying the sensible and pretty
Sherlock.
matron who brings you flowers
He's
and writes
jealous.
you sweet nothings.
He's
If you propose,
insecure.
I'm certain she will agree. She has not been subtle about her intentions.
Holmes, you are being childish.
He's insecure. He's scared.
Yes, I suppose I am.
Okay, self-awareness, King.
Of course, I will come with you if you need me. If you ask me to join you, I will.
But he also did say he doesn't think he's ready for that kind of seclusion yet because it's very... Oh my god, this shows how dark it is. He will come if we ask him. Because he loves us. However, he's not ready. Oh!
No, I cannot ask that of you. You are loyal and true to a fault, my dear, dear Watson, and I am certain that you would give up your passions to join me in mine. If you did, a seed of resentment would be sown which might drive us apart in the end. I could not endure that.
Exactly.
It
Why are you
seems
on the name?
that we are being drawn along different paths then.
No.
Yes.
No!
Strange, isn't it?
No.
Yes. Very strange.
They were wonderful years, weren't they? I loved every moment.
It was not over!
Watson, they were glorious. We were glorious.
This isn't a breakup. Like, why are y'all acting like this is a breakup? It's not.
You won't vanish on me,
It's not.
will you, Holmes?
Maybe I shouldn't have,
You won't
said
simply
anything yet.
disappear without telling me you were going. I could not bear that.
No, I think I have a little more sense these days than to engage in those kinds of theatrics. Should you need me, Watson, you will find me in Sussex, keeping bees and reading philosophy.
I just had a little technical difficulty in my bed. He said, you will always be very, very welcome. Sussex, 1920. Wait! Didn't you say like 1902 or something? London, 1903. Okay. Gorgeous. Little bees. God, look how gorgeous. Oh my god, the art!
Watson, are you going to loiter on my doorstep all morning?
Good afternoon, Holmes. My word, you look well. I don't think I've ever seen you with so much flesh on your bones and colour in your cheeks.
I remain as wiry as ever under the knitwear, I assure you.
I must apologize for turning up out of the blue like this. I know I should have written to you ahead of time.
Girl, he did.
My ship came in this morning and I found myself unceremoniously deposited back in England. I couldn't face the hubbub of London.
As in, like, you came back for, like, military stuff?
I really am dog-tired. And you do have rather a good track record of perking me up when I'm back from a war. So I thought... I hoped...
That is the worst part of Watson. That he's so, like, war positive. He's like, yeah, military, war. Like, it's not... It's a good... Probably a good chunk of what threw me out of the fandom, I'm not gonna lie. Like... No. But anyway.
If it is at all inconvenient, then you must tell me. I am certain I can find alternative accommodation.
Watson, kindly stop talking nonsense.
As if he would ever
Come
tell you
inside,
no.
Get out of that
Ever.
uniform and make your life at home. You must stay for as long as you like, my dear,
Look
dear
at the-
Watson.
Too much is happening. Look at the roses around him and he looks so different. It's also beautiful. And then, dear, I'm gonna literally like skin myself alive, bro. I love them. Is there a way to save? Okay.
Watson is by my side again. I must ensure that he's able to rest and recuperate. And find a way to tell him.
Tell him what? Tell him what? Oh my god. Hey. I need a way to save. Let's see. Maybe let's go a little bit ahead and see what happens.
Well, many things.
That is violin.
But how? A picnic, perhaps, on the cliff tops. He would like that. The perfect moment of peace and tranquility after the bloodshed he has seen. All the lives he has saved and not managed to save. I will ask my housekeeper for suggestions for what I will need. She can generally be found in the kitchen.
Okay. I see. Okay, let's save. Ah! Part 1. Okay, I'm loving this game. I'm really loving this game. I'm not gonna lie. It is an absolutely beautiful game. I love how in character they seem to be, how much it seems it's taking from the books, the beautiful art. The way that this is like, I don't know what this is called, like this kind of art, but it is gorgeous and it's so perfect for what they're trying to do. And this is just exactly the kind of relationship I love. Like I don't know how to explain this. They so clearly have, let me take off my headphones. They so clearly have this strong love for each other that is beyond labels. And that's why they don't really give each other labels. Of course they call each other friend because, of course, they're at least friends after everything they've been through and everything. And this is just after all that, after all this time, it's time to retire. And now that everything isn't going on, it's not as crazy, it's time to finally, for him, it's time to finally settle down. And now that he's settling down, that he's retiring, he has time to think about the other things, which is, well, if I can't just keep him around because, you know, that's the lifestyle that we keep going after, then I need to get down and explain to him why it is that I actually want him around. After all these years, everything we've been through, I think it's finally time that we have a big conversation about us. And I'm so excited to keep exploring that. Alright, the camera just peaced out, so I'm gonna peace out. Like if you liked the video. And I hope that you're as excited as I am to continue on this journey of this game. I'll see you guys next time. Yay! Also, comment a violin and a sweater if you made it to this part of the video, to prove that you made it to this part of the video. And in case you can't tell, it's because of Sherlock and Watson. Yeah, anyways. Okay, bye.